Do you also forget questions or algorithms during interviews that you have studied a few days ago or a month ago? Or do you also face difficulties in revising DSA? Or do you also forget from which resource you have studied the algorithm or a topic a few days ago? Then this video is for you. Hey everyone, I am Nanshi Agrawal and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to share some of very important tips on how to revise DSA and how to make notes for revision. So I would request you to watch this video till the end, as this video can solve a lot of your problems. So what all problems can we have here? Why we face difficulties in revising DSA? So the problem is that we learn DSA from many different resources, one algorithm from one place and another from somewhere else. And each resource has its own coding style, even though the logic in the algorithm remains the same, but the way in which that algorithm can be coded, that algorithm can be written, may vary. So this creates a lot of confusion, lot of problem if you are a beginner. I also faced the same issues when I was a beginner. You understand the algorithm, you learn the algorithm, you understand the logic behind that algorithm, and it seems clear everything at that time. But if you don't use that algorithm daily and haven't made proper notes, then you will forget it after some time. Because let's say if I ask you what is 5 plus 5, then you will answer me that question at that very moment. Why? Because we are using it daily somewhere in our life. Instead of that, if I ask you what is KMP algorithm or what is Prim's algorithm, then you might get stuck. Why? Because we are not using it daily. So that's why it becomes necessary that whenever we are learning something or some new algorithm, or if we find some question difficult, so we should have its proper notes and revise it on a regular basis. Now, when you go back to revise DSA, you will need the same resource from which originally you have learned that language. Because if you refer to some other resource, then it might have a different coding style and you might get confused. So this is the biggest struggle, this is the biggest problem while revising the DSA. So to make sure that whatever you have learned over 4 or 5 months doesn't go waste, you should have notes. And the notes should be created in the way that they should not be very long. They should be just short and to the point, so that you can revise the notes, or I can say revise the DSA quickly. So I will talk about every tip which I used to follow while revising the DSA. So make sure that you are watching the video till the end. And before starting the video, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to it, as we have planned for more such amazing content. So let's start the video. Let's start sharing some tips for effective note making and revising them. Among which the first one is understanding and not memorizing it. So whenever we are learning some algorithm from some resource, so first thing to make sure is that we don't need to do any kind of rectification. Don't just memorize it. Understand the logic behind the algorithm. Try to break it down into simple steps into your own words. Because if you just do rectification or just memorize it without understanding the logic behind it, without understanding the actual implementation of the algorithm, then you will surely forget it after some time. So it is very necessary to understand the actual logic behind the algorithm so that you will not forget it after some time. The second very important thing is write the logic in simple language. Whenever you are learning any new algorithm or a question of different pattern or a question in which you find it a little bit difficult and you think that you might forget it after some time, so start making notes for those kind of things. But don't just copy paste definitions from books or internet. Instead, write the logic in your own language, in simple language, which you can even understand after months. Third thing is include key edge cases. Many times we struggle with tricky edge cases during the interviews. So whenever you're solving a problem, note down those tricky edge cases which help you understanding the concept better, or I would say understanding the algorithm in a more better way. So make sure that you are noting those tricky edge cases along with your solution or logic as well. Fourth thing is maintain a pattern. Whenever you learn a new algorithm, try to structure your notes in a consistent format, like what is the problem this algorithm solves, how does it work, code, time complexity, and edge cases. So this pattern, this structured notes will help you devising your algorithm in a more effective manner. Now the fifth thing is handwritten or digital notes. While some people prefer handwritten notes or some find it easier to maintain digital notes, during my time I created a notebook because I could have carried it anywhere, and at that time notebook was more convenient for me. But you can choose anything, whatever you are more comfortable with, and choose the way which works best for you. And if you find the digital notes easier, then the tools like Notion, Obsidian, or Google Docs can be very helpful for you. So you can surely try these tools for digital notes. Now the sixth thing is practice before revising. So before revising any topic or algorithm, try to solve problems related to that algorithm or topic without looking at your notes, because this will help you identify the gaps in your understanding, and this will also tell you that how many things you have forget about that algorithm or about that topic. Now the last and the most important tip, I would say, use a revision schedule. Don't wait until the last time of the interview to revise DSA or to revise your notes. Use a revision schedule, maybe every weekend or once a month, where you quickly go through all your notes and solve 1 to 2 problems from each topic. During my time, I used to revise my notes on a weekly basis. Like I used to revise half of my notes on one weekend and half of my notes on another weekend, just to make sure that it is not exhausting for me. You can define a schedule at your own convenience, but revising DSA on a regular basis is very much important. As I have told you that if I would ask you what is 5 plus 5, then you would have answered me at that moment. So similarly, if you revise DSA on a regular basis, then you won't face issues during your interviews. Revising DSA is not just about reading notes. It's all about consistent practice and smart note making. So if you follow all these tips, then you will never feel lost while revising the DSA. So that's it for this video. If you found this video helpful, then do like the video, subscribe to the channel for more such amazing content, and don't forget to share it with your friends so that they can also incorporate these tips in their preparation. And do let me know in the comments that how you revise DSA. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep coding.